Brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We are starting off today here in a 33-person free-for-all battle here in the USA. Now, we did pick a spot pretty in the northwestern part of the map, the Pacific Northwest. We are alone in this spot, unless things drastically change. We are in a very, very tough place for anybody else to anybody else to really do anything to us, and doesn't look like anybody did come. So this is really good for us. We have a lot of room to expand in this early phase. We have a lot of room over here. And our closest neighbors are Soviet Union and Lenin down below us. Now, those might be two players working together, so that is something to keep in mind. But I think we will outpace them in just in terms of sheer land size. So we'll try and get really big here really fast, see what we can do, and then take a look at what's going on down south. We still have a lot of room to grow. We can take our time doing our infinite growth strategy, making sure to hit good strides with a lot of troops and just keep going from there. So we do hit the end of our bot phase, but we do have a lot of strength. So we'll go ahead and start going into some bots where they are in their weakness. I'm not really going in any particular direction other than being careful to... I wish there was a way I could ensure myself to only touch one of the two people down south. That doesn't look possible at this point, so we will just be cautious in that, making sure to not overexpand. They are trying to go up north, so I'm going to try and cut that off and really be aggressive in shutting that down. So we don't unfortunately get up there, but we can go over into the east very effectively. And honestly, I'm not going to worry about that brown bot. That's the only bot up there that they can get access to before I can really shut it down. So we'll keep moving. We do have the crown, which is something to be aware of. We are a little bit weak on troops, so we need to make sure that our attacks are in good effort. Now, having the crown here is going to make it difficult to have allies in the early game. People are very cautious with their troops, and we are behind the 8-ball in terms of a lot of troops, so we'll just be cautious on this. Now, I'm very concerned with this player down here, this PM, if you will, and these two players over here, as we do hit a bit of a lag spike. So we will just sit here content to build up our troops. We'll take out this one bot so he doesn't keep attacking us, and save up and wait for an opportunity to present us. We'll try and get some truces with the boys around us. I would really like a truce with this man over here. Oh, you want a truce? I will take a truce. And Lenin's the only one that's accepted the truce. Of course, over here has taken the crown away from us, so that is good, as now we are able to secure a truce with PM. He wants to go into that person over there. I'm down if you want to do it, but I also would like to save up my troops a little bit because of these two over here with very similar themed names. Makes me really think that they are together. So we will just kind of sit back and wait. He's not wanting to go in first. I'm content with letting the crown go and just kind of keep building from there. And maybe we can work on these two over here. Now, I do have a sneaking suspicion that the moment I start attacking one, the other one will attack me. So I'm going to try and target the stronger of the two, being the Soviet Union, as the weaker one's attacks will do less damage to me than others. As the crown is getting much bigger and this guy's still not attacking, so again, not really interested in going on this alone. I'd much rather push down south. Unfortunately, Llama is going to get very big down south just because of how many troops he does, or how much land he's going to get off of this. So we will just continue to build up to red interest and then probably go into Soviet Union. We are at red interest. Let's see if we can garner some interest in attacking these boys who are clearly working together. And let's go ahead and start that right now. As unfortunately, PM's going over into the east. He had a good opportunity, so I doubt he's going to want to participate in this. But we'll go ahead and start knocking down Soviet Union. Lenin has not joined in. He does full send us. That's unfortunate. So we'll try and grab most of this land. We're not anywhere near 60,000 pixels, so we're not quite moving that fast. And we are dropping in position. We are now in 6th place, but the crown is down here. So now becomes what happens next. Corpse has some nice targets over here. We still have Lenin over here, but Llama, if he's not going to help us out, I'm just worried about another full send. He's going down south. I think I'm going to take this time to push in over into the west a little bit more, keep going into Lenin and knocking him down. Hopefully this truce over here will last. This guy wants me to go into Llama. I don't even touch borders with Llama. I don't know what he's talking about. I think he's just trying to distract away. Now, this would be a great time for the Prime Minister to attack me, but fortunately, he has already started this Stinks attack down there, so we don't have to worry about that too much, but we'll just keep pushing into Lenin up here. Now, Llama is not interested in this. He's going to let me do all the hard work, which is unfortunate because it is a lot of work to get this done, and we're not getting a lot of reward for it. Now, we could go into the Prime Minister. He is a little bit on the weaker side, but I think our best bet is to let that one slide. And oh nope, he full sends. Let's grab this land. We are hopefully going to grab enough out of this to be in the top 3, at least in contention. That is not the case. We are still 4th. Course over here, where's Course? Course is 3rd, iOS user is 2nd, and Llama down south is 1st. He's never given us a truce, which is something to be very aware of. We'll truce with you. And who's telling me to Ohio? Where is Ohio? I didn't even see. He wants to go down. I'm going to give you a thumbs up, but you got to go first. We can go down. We can go down if you want. Let's try and get some, garner some. Ooh, now that this guy has the crown, I think we just continue down our path of attacking this person, this linen guy, trying to grab some of this land back for ourselves. Let's go ahead and get some bigger attacks in here, because I don't think we're in too much of a threat of being attacked at this moment. Llama could go into us, but he does share borders with the crown. Same thing with Horse, and those are the only two that really border us. So as long as we don't lose a lot of troops in this, we'll be fine, and that's at least in my anticipation. I'm surprised Llama's not going into it. He sees a better target down south with a little bit more land. So I will go ahead and finish off London over here by myself, and that's nice to, you know, do all the work and get all the land. So he does leave, becomes a bot. Llama unfortunately does come in at the last second, steals a little bit of my land. Who's this red dot right here? Get out of here. So now we just kind of sit back and let the politics develop. We're not really in a position to win this game on our own. We kind of have to be a kingmaker with our alliances. Horse is the only person that's really given me an alliance. I don't know who Ohio is. He's not even a player on the board, so I'm not going to listen to him in terms of his requests. But now that Llama does have the crown, we might be able to work some magic in getting on this. Horse full sends. Let's grab his land. Ooh, that's very unfortunate. That's going to really hurt us. But Drew Narnia hasn't noticed yet, so we do get a good lion's chunk of the board. We are in third place right now, still with Llama. We don't share borders with the iOS user, so we don't have anyone to attack. So I think we can be content in just sitting back here. We could all work together to take out Narnia. I will finally take a truce with you and just let these two battle it out. Because again, I don't have borders with him, so with the crown, they're not that far off. So I'm thinking that these two working together can take down this guy. I might switch sides. Ooh, Narnia wants to go after Llama. I don't think that's the move, brother. No, you gotta go after this guy. You gotta go after this guy. Let's go ahead and cut this truce out of here. That is not the play. I'm gonna try and help Llama by attacking Drew, taking a little bit of pressure off him, because the iOS user guy is just way too strong. So we really need to take him out quickly to touch borders with iOS user. Hopefully before Llama gets too weak. I don't want to really waste a lot of my troops in doing this. Drew really kind of ruined our plans. But fortunately, iOS user is utilizing a lot of troops to get this done. Llama should not be attacking Drew. I'm going to try and tell him to shield up for the time being. Don't worry, brother. I'm on my way, as we can work on this together. So we'll go ahead and see who he picks in terms of attacks, but I'm just going to keep building up my troops. The two of us are stronger than him, so we can work on this together. He's going in, I'm going in. So let's get on the attacks. Really, hopefully not eat an attack in return, but we'll keep attacking on the half mark, trying to time this well with our exposure. Now, unfortunately, he does take a very big hit by, let's counterattack that. Let's get ready for some big attacks when he counterattacks. Let's really try and save this. Every time he attacks, I'm going to attack. He's wasting a lot of troops in doing this, and we actually have a troop advantage over him. So if he wants to keep playing this game, we will keep playing it, as we are growing very exponentially. We've almost caught up to him, and we're much stronger in terms of troops. So let's keep going on this train. Keep knocking him down. Oh, he throws. He gave us the crown. Oh, iOS user gave us the game. That's huge, as now we can start to whittle him down. I was really hoping Llama... Stop. Llama, you're in this, brother. Don't worry. I'm with you. I'm with you. You help win the game. I'm going to help you. We're going to win this together. So now that we're about double his troops, we can be a little bit more aggressive, but don't want to be in the same boat he was, where he just attacked a little bit too frequently. So we can save up our troops here just a little bit. So we'll go ahead and zoom to the end, and then we'll finish up there. Alrighty, and that finishes the first game, and we'll move on to the second one. Alrighty, next game up is going to be a little team action here in Europe. Now, we are in the black team, so let's go ahead and try and spawn next to our buddy over here, even though I don't really like this spot too much for ourselves. It really kind of puts us at odds in being around these three black bots. But I still like to be kind of close to him. Spawning in Italy is not the way, brother. So we'll go ahead and see what we can do here. Now, we did miss a little bit of a spawn there. That is okay. We'll just go ahead and try and whip out a little bit stronger of an opening here. Now, we are next to our player, our black player over there. Two of them. Oh, that's really unfortunate that this guy didn't pick a spot and spawned right on top of the other teammate over here. So that's going to really kind of hinder everyone's growth. We do have another black teammate over there. So we do have some room to grow, and we do have some numbers to kind of back it up. So we can be a little bit more optimistic about our starting chances. But This red player over here is definitely going to be a bit of a challenge. So let's go ahead and enter into our infinite growth, see how much land we can get. We are not going to really sneak through any bots down here. We do have that white player as well below us to keep in mind, that guy right there. And we'll go ahead and start moving our way up and into these bots and just kind of picking our spots wherever we can. Hopefully, hopefully we don't get attacked by these green bots. Let's go ahead and keep pushing our way up north to make sure that we don't get cut off by the red player, and we can kind of cut him off a little bit. And yeah, these bots are not attacking very much. So there we go. That's finally what we were waiting for, is a little bit of weakness there. Let's go ahead and push into these two and push up into this guy. This guy, I was about to say, he's attacking for a lot. We are maintaining our troops really well, which is on the bright side of things that are happening right now. Is unfortunately, we are going to get cut off by all of our black bots over here. Go ahead and finish off this bot right here. We can maybe push into this white bot and grab just a little bit more land for ourselves. Let's keep going. Let's make sure to not get cut off. Now, this Simon player is coming up north very strongly in a quick fashion. So let's go ahead and try and cut him off from going into at least naturally any of our bots. But this white player is going to be able to cut that off very quickly, and that's going to be the end of that. Let's grab some of this free land up here. Not sure what happened, but he is gone, and let's definitely help take out this red player over here. We do get the crown in the process. We are fighting militant birds. Love the name. Hilarious. This is a big shot. I think we got to back up our teammate here, even though I'm not a big fan of it. I'd much rather save up. If he's going ham into this guy. Okay, that's great. Well, that allows us a little bit of time to build up. This Scion player going into all these bots up here is actually going to play into our favor a little bit, as Militant Birds is going to be able to touch borders with him. So I don't think this is the way. Let's go ahead and punish him really quickly for that. Just kind of keep his numbers down. Hopefully these two can kind of finish things up north, and we can keep pushing together down south. So hopefully these guys finish things up really quickly. This guy made a bold move, and it did pay off for him. So that is good. Go ahead and grab the rest of that. Unfortunately, didn't quite get in there. Now this guy pushing over into the white player so boldly is not the play, as I'm not going to be able to back him up, having already started an engagement over here. I think the play is to save up our troops. We really need Militant Birds down here with us to kind of finish this guy. Let's go ahead and signal that, like, hey, we need to get this guy out of here. He's a lot stronger than all of us, and we don't want to let him have the opportunity to build up. So let's keep going into him with a wipe. Okay, good. He has joined us. That's great news. Let's keep pushing into him, being very aggressive, and then we could potentially turn around and attack this white player. We do have all of our team clustered together, even though it didn't look like it. The only person that kind of got boned out was Fulson, but he was able to boat his way over into the Balkans. So, ooh, he Fulson grabbed all of his land. Oh, that's huge for us. That's really good news. And Pravda hasn't noticed yet. He will in a moment. I'm not exactly going to tell him. I'd much rather have the land for myself. And there we go. We do manage to take him out. Let's go ahead and keep going. Wow, we still have so much more land to get. That's wonderful. Finally, he does realize what's going on. This player becomes a bot. So let's go ahead and push through this. We are the second strongest player on the board, which is great news for us, and we're going to be able to do this. Let's go ahead and not cut off our buddy so he has borders, so he can help us with Valheim, who is going to be quite the target himself. And just save up a little bit. Valheim's a lot stronger in terms of troops than us, so a couple ticks of the old interest rate will get us there, but we do need to be patient with it. Now, these two over here are in a bad spot. They're kind of stuck between two players, and we need to kind of move fast in order to get things done. So once we get up to full interest, I think we're going to take out the red player really quickly, and then start to move down into Valheim. This player over here is rather scary, but hopefully this player 67 is keeping him at bay a little bit, and he's definitely trying. We're at red interest, so let's go ahead and finish off this guy. Pravda does see that as well, so I think this is good for everybody to kind of get him out of the way so that they can kind of focus outwards rather than inwards. So let's get this guy out of the way. We get him done, and let's signal to Militant Birds that we're going to start attacking down south. So let's start pushing into this now. Militant Birds does join in. That's wonderful. Want to make sure to not cut him off. Oh, he full sends. Now I don't even mind cutting him off. So let's grab all of this land, and now we're kind of started to establish a team champion, as well. We're going to be able to take on tit for tat right after we take out Valheim here, and then we'll go ahead and push into this Dido person as well, just to grab these juicy bots over here. This worked out really well for us. He gave us a wonderful gift, and now we're in a great spot to just kind of keep pushing through. We do have the crown, and Valheim is full sending once again on the white player, just really helping out the boys, I guess. And there we go. So we're in a great spot to run the rest of the board. We are in a great spot to start getting more donations, and now we can start attacking this white player and start moving over tit for tat. So let's just keep up the attacks for right now. We are getting supported by Militant Birds. He is at decent interest, so we're not going to run. What I would really like to do is not run out of troops prior to touching tit for tat, but we are a lot stronger than him. He has to push through this yellow player, and as soon as he does, he's going to be right on top of our team, and there are no pushovers themselves. So as soon as we get this done, will be in a great spot to attack tit for tat with a lot of strength and just keeping up this attack because he is pushing aggressively into our teammates. So as soon as we get over there, we are going to attack him with a lot of force. So let's go ahead and get that ready. Full Sent does join in. Tit for tat leaves. So now we start to really put on the pressure of taking him out. And doesn't have to be so aggressive anymore. He does go straight into Pravda over there. So we can be a little bit more aggressive as the bot is not the best with their troops. They attack with about 40% of their overall troop count every single time. So we'll go ahead and take him out really quickly. I think this should be the end of things. And as we begin to wrap things up, I just want to say thank you guys. Oh wait, no, that timing was awful. We got a lot more land to get. We'll take out this guy as well. There we go. And there we go. So that should really wrap things up. And as we wrap things up, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you've made it this far in the video. If you haven't made it this far in the video, hey, give it a thumbs up. Really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I put videos every day. But boys, I will see you in the next one.